After traveling up north to Obedience in order to find a group of misfiends as well as an ancient lab, our gang is now on day 140. This is definitively episode 20 of the gang series, so welcome everyone. We've come a long way so far. Going from getting stomped out by most of the factions in the game all the way to being at war with most of them and kind of winning. I mean, we're still getting our asses kicked a lot, but I mean, currently we're doing pretty good. Our adventuring heroes are currently on their way back to Bad Guy City, where the rest of the catastrophes remain. In the last video, when we traveled into Obedience, we got a lot of loot from the ruins. So first, we're going to go to Bad Guy City, drop off all the loot, and heal up. Then we're going to get to the overall goal of this video. But as we're traveling, I have something big to announce. Today, for April 26th, Kenshi is celebrating Crab Day, and myself and Lo-Fi Games have teamed up to give away 20 Kenshi keys. That's right, I'm giving away 20 Steam codes for the game Kenshi. I've been showing you guys the game for years, and I know some of you have still never played it, or maybe you even have a friend who you'd like to try the game, so this is for you. In order to enter the giveaway, it's pretty straightforward. First of all, follow me, of course, so you can stay tuned to my content, as well as future giveaways that I might host, along with checking out the Lo-Fi Games social media, as they also host giveaways and different community events relating to Kenshi. But here's the way you actually enter. In the link in the description, I'm going to have my Discord server. Join my Discord server named Croc's Netherworld. We have currently about 200 people in it. It's pretty cool. Everybody just kind of chills in there and talks about different stuff from gaming to life. We got a bunch of different chats and voice rooms. Anyways, one of them is called Giveaway. Go into the giveaway room, hit the emote button, and then you're going to enter yourself into the Kenshi giveaway. After 10 days, it's going to take all the entries and then pick 10 random users. So if you get pinged and you win the giveaway, make sure you message me. I'll ping everybody to message me, but you got to message me first so I can send you the key. And of course, a huge thank you to both Lo-Fi Games and the community manager, Christy, for getting a hold of me. I'm very happy to be able to host this giveaway and give back to the Kenshi community. But honestly, aside from everything, it wouldn't be possible without all of the support you guys have shown on my content. So cheers and good luck to everyone. There's going to be 2 different giveaways for the 20 keys in total, so each one's going to run for 10 days, and each giveaway will have 10 keys to win. So if you miss out on the first one, or you didn't win the first one, it might not be too late to catch the second giveaway. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to stay up to date on everything I'm up to. Now, onto the mission of this video. As you can see by the title, we're going to be trying to get a pet crab in Kenshi. Fun fact, you know, in my 700 hours of playing Kenshi, I've never actually had a crab on my team, so this is going to be very cool. There's also another fun fact I guess I should mention to you guys. I was really teetering on naming this video, you know, like, I got crabs, exclamation point, and then in Kenshi after it. But since Lo-Fi Games were nice enough to give us 20 keys to give away, I figured it'd be best to kind of give it a better title and not a psychotic one like that. Just know that in an alternate universe, that was going to be this video's title. Right now, our crew is traveling down south, and they've been up to all kinds of bad guy behavior. They're all pretty beat up and exhausted right now. It also doesn't really help that we keep on getting stopped by all of the fogmen that are inside of the fog islands of Mongrel. There's so many fogmen. I mean, it's really similar to the shrieking bandit problem I always get myself into, but at least this time the fogmen have very low health pools, so a lot of our moves actually kill them in one hit. It's still a constant annoyance though. I mean, we're being stopped a lot and we try to heal, and then one by one these blue-headed freaks are chasing our party and running over and attacking us, but it's alright because we're able to get past them, and after that we just have to travel through Vane, which is a much more safe area to travel through, at least when compared to the other nightmarish biomes of Kenshi. Meanwhile, in Bad Guy City, people are starving and suffering as usual. I'm not very good at micromanaging a city, okay? I'll admit it. You guys can call me out on that all you want. My people are hungry. Most of them don't have jobs, so they spend most of their day either at a bar or at the outhouses. I believe the unemployment rate for Bad Guy City is like 92%. It's not good, bro. Also, an update on our maze. I had a lot of comments and advice on how to set up a job system to automate the maze, because right now the problem is the strength training runs, they work, but it just takes so long clicking back and forth. So I want to figure out what job would be the easiest and fastest for training. We can't use farming, as the ground where we settled is all like a wasteland, and we have no access to water or crops. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll pick the best idea out of the comment section and do it in the next video. Now at 5 a.m. on day 141, the gang arrived at Bad Guy City, where we had the goal of making a Crab Day team. I shortened the group down to 9 of our best gangsters due to me not wanting to have to manage over 12 people at a time. Alright, someone will get lost or die, I know it. I also switched Beep's armor. Check this out. I went from the samurai armor to the footman outfit, which we got from the Shrieking Bandits expanded mod. And this armor, it does expose him to more damage, but it also increases how much damage he does. The trade-off is kind of worth it, and he also just looks gnarly. Like, this is what Beep is gonna wear in the future Halloween episode. Just reminds me of like a kid dressing up as a superhero. I love it. We then dropped off all of the loot into our storage containers at the base, and now the crab team was ready to head out. We got 7 strong characters, plus our 2 crowd favorites being Ribbit and Chompy. I really wonder who people all like more, you know, Team Ribbit or Team Chompy. I gotta do a poll on that sometimes. I feel like it'll cause some wars in the comments section. Now, in order to recruit a crab in Kenshi without using mods such as Tame Beasties, which allows you to recruit animals that you put in cages, I'm going to be trying to recruit the crabs the legit way. So we're going to be traveling all the way across the map to the land of the crab raiders. They're located around the pits and Stobe's Gamble, but it's a long way there. We're going to have to travel through Venge, which has laser beams from the sky that'll kill and hurt our fleshy characters. But at least first we're going to be traveling through the border zone, which isn't all that bad. I mean, other than the dust bandits, of the starving bandits, of the slavers, and the wild bone dogs, and the hub is an awful city to live in. The border zone is a pretty nice place aside from all of that, you know what I mean? The bandits are all pretty weak, so they're really no match for us, and we're stomping all of the factions in this area. Our gang is on to much bigger fish to fry, or I guess in this case, crabs to fry. See what I did there? Yep, like and subscribe. I'll be here all video. Along the way, we pass by Shem, which is also one of my favorite places in Kenshi. It does have a lot of beak things, but it's actually a chill place. If you've never built a base in Kenshi or want to start, Shem is one of the first spots I picked to build a base in one of my playthroughs, and it was perfect. The scenery is nice, the weather isn't too insane, it doesn't rain acid, and there's lots of water and crop fertility. But even at this point in the gang series, the beak things are no match for the Crab Day team, which is a really good sign. We're gonna have to fight even more characters and animals as we go on, and it's only gonna get more dangerous the more east. The more east we travel on the map, it's going to get more dangerous. Along with that, when we get to the crab land, we're going to have to try to not get attacked or attack any wandering groups of crab raiders, as they'll always attack us if we don't have any crabs with us. Venge was pretty rough for the group, as Beep and a few others got burnt from a laser beam that shot from the sky. A few more of those and it's going to kill them surely, so I was trying to get through Venge as fast as possible. There's lots of thralls around the area trying to slow us down, which makes it really difficult to travel. Thralls are basically just corrupt skeletons, and they're constantly in a hunting state. I mean, without heads, it's crazy. They still sense you and then try to take your life. There are also some scavengers who tried to take their turn at us, but it didn't work, at least for them. I mean, they had really cool weapons, so I'll give them that. I'd really like to see them more. You know, maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe one day they'll visit Bad Guy City and we can make some more friends. The scavengers were even in Stobe's Gamble, as well as an adult gorilla who the group was forced to slay. There's lots of enemies around this corner of a map, but we're gonna have to pick our battles very carefully and attempt to not get too hurt before we get to Crab Town. Eventually, the group made their way into the crags and attempted to go get a crab, but they were spotted by a group of crab raiders and crabs. Of course, we don't have a pet crab with us, so this started a battle, and I didn't want to take any part in this battle, but since they were too fast, we couldn't run away, leading to a majority of Crab Day team to go down and be party wiped. B01 was on his toes and still fighting at the end of it like always, and he was managing to hold on just long enough for his group to wake up and help him fight. But even after defeating the crab raiders, a group of skeleton bandits walked through and stopped us, and they were slaughtering our whole group, almost even killing Beep. He was only like 6 damage away from doom, and right after that it started to rain acid, so everybody was getting more injured and literally melting. The battlefield was a cesspool, and this did not go as I planned, so I took this as a learning experience and reloaded a save. Alright, round 2. This time around, I'm gonna send all of our fleshy humanoids over to Brink and only have our skeletons adventure into the acid rain zone. It won't hurt our skeletons as well as our animals, so they're good good to go in, but all of our humans and Beep will need to go into Brink. Once they make it to the crab village, of course they can run over from Brink, but for now I just want them to go over there. It's going to be much easier to sneak by with only a few people anyways compared to 9 people. But anytime we saw crab raiders, I really try to avoid them because I don't want to hurt them and then lead to it creating a negative relationship with them and B01's party. Now luckily this time we were able to travel without many stops or distractions, so the Crab Day team were able to make it into the crab village on day 143. It was very early in the morning, so we were a few hours away before the shops would open, and once inside we could see a bunch of crabs hanging out in the village, and I was there very happy they didn't attack me. Okay, this was about to be insane, but I realized it wasn't over since we have to wait until 7 a.m. for the shops to open. It could have been an easy wait, but a group of crab raiders found us and attacked us, causing all the crabs in the camp to attack. This was not good at all, bro. Like, we needed to get out of this before all the crab raiders wake up in the village and come outside to see us fighting all of our crabs. Luckily, our skeletons and animals were able to take down the crabs so we could just pretend, you know, that they were showing up or something. You know, like, really, they would just walk in and be like, oh man, I don't know what happened. Somebody came by and beat up all your crabs outside. Once the store was open, we then asked the crab seller about crabs, and he gives us a big list of different things to do, from how to take care of a crab as well as crab upkeep. I mean, having a pet in Kenshi is just as much of a responsibility as in real life, if not maybe even more, because they eat so damn much. Animal in real life you gotta feed a few times a day, animal in Kenshi you gotta feed every 4 minutes. B01 chose a young pup crab, and then I went to go rename the crab to, you know, Mr. Krabs, like the guy from SpongeBob. But somehow I hit the Y key instead of a R in Mr. So there's no excuse for this, bro. I am so sorry. Like, Y is 2 spots over on the keyboard, but still, like, oh my Okran. I guess, welcome My Krabs into the series. Instead of Mr. Krabs, he's just named My Krabs, so I don't know, maybe it'll work for me. Maybe it'll clear up any confusion on whether or not Cool Kid Croc has crabs. You know, why does Cool Kid Croc always say he has, My Krabs all the time? Like, oh, that's his crab guy name. Shoot me, man. That's... But we now have our very first pet crab in Kenshi, and in real life, I guess, because I've never owned a crab. We're gonna have to protect him and have him grow up, but much like Chompy and Ribbit, I'm sure one day my crabs will become an important part of my team, and possibly even a rival for Ribbit and Chompy to compete with. I mean, just look at him go. He's already super lovable and swagged out the way his legs move and everything. As he gets bigger and bigger, he's going to get even more fierce, and hopefully one day, my crabs will be able to help me out when I get into a pinch. That was an awful crab joke. Anyways, that's where I'm going to end this video. If you guys liked it, leave a like and a comment, as well as enter the giveaway running for the next 20 days in order to get your free key of Kenshi on Steam. Make sure you check out the Gang series playlist in the link below. That's where all of the episodes are in order, including the Gang series mod list. As always, thank you guys for all the support recently. We're on a road to 7K right now and gaining dozens of subs a day, so I'll try to keep my best with getting the content out on a roll and keeping you guys in the loop. Anyways though, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.